we have up here a standoff. I'll have to do this. So here we have a standoff going on. So the very first standoff in this game ever. And so we can do the standoff. Both sides roll 2 dice. That is a 4 and a 2. And a 5 and a 4. So this guy's won the standoff here. Well, let's see. This guy has 5 plus 2 for a sword, 6, 7. This guy has 2 for the mace, so that is 2, 3, 4. But he also gets 1 for having a shield, because I think a shield gives you competence when fighting. I think it gives you confidence, but doesn't make you more aggressive. So yeah, so he's won that part. Both of them have 4. And what did we say A4 does? My handwriting. So you can make a demand, but he'll keep his cool and he'll be able to move at half pace. See, immediately I've noticed, because that gives them the chance to move, then they would get to move again. So that we don't really want at the moment. So this roll should have happened next turn, or maybe during his turn. I think next turn. So he'll make a demand, but it'll not be listened to. Maybe the demand was to surrender and run. And this guy, does he want to move? He wants to move slightly this way to give space for the elite to come in. He doesn't want to move, he wants to keep this all nice and compact. And yeah, we're going to have a dedicated fighting phase, I think. Because this one, because it's their turn now, the red turn now, and he's just going to go straight in, and then he's part of the standoff too. And that would have changed things. So yeah, and then will he make it? And could you say, no, let's say that he isn't part of the standoff yet. He probably says there's 1, 2, yeah. But we're going to say, for interest's sake, that didn't happen. That he doesn't make it in. So he can still move if he wants. Oh no, he did move. Don't know how that works. We'll figure that one out. So 1, 2, 3. He's going to try and come and flank them. So then we kind of stuck in this situation here. Let's say that the Reds get priority here. They're going to roll off. The elite is going to take the lead in the fight, because he gets a +2 bonus to fighting. So fighting skill +2. Does that inform this part? I'm not sure. means I think they won anyway, so we'll say no for now. The fighting skill only affects the actual striking fighting part. We have 1 and 6, so this is, so he gets the +2 for the sword, plus for the mace, +1 for the shield, so he has 4 altogether. He gets 2 for the sword, so 3, 4, 5, 1 for his assist, so 5, 6, so the red team have won this standoff again, but that is 3 and 6. So, and if this was to have come to an attack, this would have been he would have been able to counter attack. So the guy goes in for a stab, he stabs back, and they only get 3, so they can move freely when they don't want to break off this standoff. They want these guys to be pinned down here. So then the green turn, they can either stand off again, or like I said, I think this needs a dedicated phase now. So, but this guy, he can move. Does he want to join in here? Or does he want to rely on his friend to keep going, and he's going to come around here and take on the weaker opponent? I think that's what he does. So 1, 2, 3, and that's the second standoff. And so we'll roll for this standoff. He's going to have to be much superior in this standoff. So half dice, let's say it was mostly on 6. So both of them scoring really high. 6, 6, 6 and 5. So both have the highest result in both dice. So he has a mace, a shield, he has a tool. So I think that it's clear that this one's going to win. So he rolls on the winning result, the red dice, and him on the losing one. So he can counter attack, he can make a hesitant attack. And so let's go into our first attack. So when this goes into a fight, and what do we do at this point? What did we say that we do? You tell me. So it is defense versus attack roll. So the reds will keep a red dice, and greens will use the white dice. So that is 3 and 2. So he has a tool, so that's 2, 3. He has no fighting of skills. And only 2 pages of handwritten rules, and I still have to flip through the book. So he has 2 fighting abilities for 5, and he has a mace, so 7. So he scores a 7, he scores 3, so that he's inflicted 4 damage. Because this guy has no armor to block it. If he had armor, it would have been, say, half armor here would have been -3. So he would have taken 1 hit. So that's made all the difference here, because he only has 3 hit points. So 3 hit points. He scores, so again, let's see, 3 plus 2 plus 2, so 7. He has 2 plus 1, nothing for fighting skill, and so it's 7 against 3. So he scored 4 hits because there's no armor to reduce the blow. From a hesitant strike, he's put him down. And so I think we have enough to learn from there, and so we're gonna pack up there. Say these guys retreat because because losing a guy is very difficult, and the green team retain the bridge. Right, so we're gonna see what we can learn from that. We're gonna meditate on it, and not meditate, maybe that's the wrong word. We're gonna have a think about it, think what we like and what we want to change, and then we'll see each other in a later video.